drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane.
We're going to make some vegetarian hamburgers, and we're going to grill them on the grill. And these vegetarian hamburgers, we're going to make them out of texturized soy protein, and then we're going to mix a whole bunch of stuff together with it and make some hamburger patties. We're going to throw those on the grill and have us a healthy snack here on the mountain in Crestline. Alright, what we have here, I'd like to show you. This is the texturized soy protein. Right, it comes in little chunks of, they're kind of hard. They're just, when you put water in them, they suck it up like a sponge and they expand and kind of make a ground beef type texture when you add water to them. So basically what we're going to do is go ahead and boil some water for you, and then we're going to mix it in with our texturized soy protein, and we're going to start from there by mixing in our ingredients. Here's how you buy the texturized soy protein. This comes from Rio Rancho Market down the hill in San Bernardino off Highland there, and I think it's $1.99 for this big pack. It makes a lot of meat replacement, and it's the best thing you can buy as far as replacing meat. It's beef tofu all over the place, and you can flavor it any way you want to, as you will see. Watch as we go ahead and boil our water here. Alright, we're going to boil some water. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm going to burn down the kitchen in Lattes High Mountain Cooking. Alright, that's how we boil some water, or start some water to boil. We'll be right back. Hey, that's the sound of boiling water in our tea kettle back here on Lattes High Mountain Cooking. And what we're going to do is go ahead and turn our fire off, and we're about to add 3/4 of a cup of boiling water to an equal amount of our texturized soy protein. It's about equal amount of water to texturized soy protein. That makes the optimal texture conditions for our burger substitute. So here we go. We're going to just pour that in there. That's the texturized soy protein. I already pre-measured it to 3/4 of a cup, by the way. If you're wondering why I didn't measure it, I already did. So we're going to go ahead, and what we're doing now is we're going to mix this together, and then we're just going to let it sit in an even level amount, and we're going to let it soak up the juice and the water, and we'll just set that aside for now. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mix up some of our ingredients here. The first thing that we have is we have 1/4 cup of oats. This is Quaker oats. You could use rolled oats. You could use whatever oats you want to. Just some oats. And this is again, 1/4 cup of oats. We're going to go ahead and dump that on in there. Then we have here 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. And we're going to go ahead and mix that in. Let me get a spoon real quick. Go ahead and mix that in to our mixture. Even it out a little bit. Then we're going to take 3 tablespoons of flour. This is just all-purpose bleached flour. It's not the most healthy flour you can get. But I'm going to go ahead and add that in. It's what we have today available. So this is 3 tablespoons of bleach into our mixture. Bleached flour, excuse me, in our mixture. We're going to mix it all up there. Next we have 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and about 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. And I'm going to go ahead and add that into the mixture. That's our good seasoning flavor, part of our good seasoning flavor that we're going to want going on. And we're mixing together all of our dry ingredients so far. That's going to change now, because here comes 1 tablespoon of ketchup and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce mixed together Plus, I added a little bit extra Mamacitas. This is I highly recommend this as a marinade, sauce producer, whatever you want. I highly recommend Mamacitas. You can get that at Rio Rancho too, by the way, in case you're wondering where to get it. I'm going to go ahead and add this ketchup, soy sauce, Mamacitas mixture into the dry ingredients that we just put in there. Kind of mix it around, try to get it evenly distributed in there. Makes kind of a pasty type situation. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 egg. This is the binder of it all. Now you don't have to use an egg. You can use a starch or something like that, but the egg seems to make it easier for mixing together at this stage, so I just used the egg. It also binds the hamburger together a little better when our texturized soy protein is ready. So let me go ahead and get this all mixed up real good, show you what it looks like at this point. And this is 1/2 of our ingredients for the texturized soy protein hamburgers right here. The other half is our texturized soy protein, and we still got to let that sit for about 12-13 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and take a break at this point, and I'll be right back with you for the rest of our cooking episode. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a shot of our texturized soy protein mixture. What we're going to do with that at this time, now that it's rehydrated, that paste mixture we mixed up earlier with the oats and the spices and the ketchup and the soy sauce, we're going to now go ahead and put it in there. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and mix all of that together. You just want to give it a good vigorous mixing. Okay, now if you take a look now, it's kind of like a mash situation. You can see you can play in it. You can make little castles if you want to, little tunnels. See, make little tunnels. Anyway, that is the texturized soy protein mixture. And what we have to do to that now, ladies and gentlemen, is go ahead and place that into the refrigerator and let it firm up for the next 15 minutes. Here on Lattes High Mountain Cooking, I believe in cleanliness, so I'm washing my hands. So I'm about to use them to form hamburger patties out of our texturized soy protein. Let me get a pan to put them on. I've done that before. Oh no. Alright, so let's go ahead and take our mixture out of the refrigerator for our texturized soy protein burgers. Go ahead and open this up. I'm just going to go in there and grab a handful. And what I'm going to try to do is even this out. I'll probably make about 4 burgers of even burgerage diameter. Take this olive oil that I have here. We're going to go ahead and kind of pat them down with the olive oil. Ah! Alrighty, here we go, folks. These are our vegetarian texturized soy protein hamburgers. And as you can see now, they've pretty much firmed up. They're grilled on both sides. Got a little bit of extra. But there are our burgers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the completed product of our vegetarian texturized soy protein cheeseburger. And I found some collards out in the garden, and so I simmered those down too to be served with our barbecued texturized soy protein burgers. That's it. That's our show for today. I do thank you for tuning in and watching Lattes High Mountain Cooking.
You know, I love French singers.
I love French fries.
French fries, I don't get that.
You didn't order any.